Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can collect customer feedback on WhatsApp and add these customer feedback to your Google Sheet spreadsheet. For this, I've created this WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. We are going to test this once whether it is working fine or not. For that, I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm going to send a message. Now here, if I receive the reply, then this is going to show us the chatbot which I have created is working fine. So here I have received the message. Hi, thank you for choosing us. We'd love your quick feedback. It'll only take 10 seconds. So here I'm going to click on this give feedback. If I click on this remind me later, it is not going to send me any messages further. And if I open my flow over here, you can see this remind me later. If I click on this remind me later, this message will be sent after 1 day delay, which I have put over here. So I have used this feature by Pabbly Chatflow set delay, and as I receive this remind me later, I am going to send the same message 1 day later. So here we have received this message. Please share your name. I am going to enter my name here. I have sent my name. Now it is going to ask me about my email address. So I am going to send my email address here. Now it is going to ask me about the rating. I'm going to send the rating. I have sent the rating. Now it is going to ask me the feedback. So I'm going to enter the feedback like, the product is very nice. The support is not. I have sent this message. And here I have received this message. Thanks for sharing your valuable feedback. Now as I have selected the particular button and I have shared my details, the next message was sent to me. Now if I open my Google Sheet spreadsheet over here, we can see we have added all the details. The name which I entered was this Shubmurthy. Then the email address which I entered was this shub@pabblytudes.com. The rating that I provided was this 4, good. And the feedback which I provided was the product is very nice but the support is not good, and these are the same details which I have added automatically without lifting the finger. This is how the flow is going to work, or the chatbot is going to work. And now if you also want to learn how I can create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. Here in this video, I am going to show you how I have received the feedback, and I have added these feedbacks of my customers or the users directly to my Google Sheet spreadsheet without lifting any finger. First, we have to create a chatbot flow, and to create this chatbot flow, we have to first visit Pabbly Chatflow. To visit Pabbly Chatflow, we have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser, and after browsing the website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 credits free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 credits and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that do forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on sign in, and I'm landed towards the all Pabbly apps page, from where I'm going to select this Pabbly Chatflow access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where I will be able to find the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add your WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number. Click on this WhatsApp connect, which is the preferred method, or you can also use a manual token to connect your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Now we are going to create a flow. For that, I am going to click on this flow on the left hand side, go towards this flows. Here I am landed towards the flow builder. You can see the total flows, active flows, and active flows. To create a new flow, you simply have to click on this add flow. Now from here I am landed towards this page. I am going to first name my flow as collect customer feedback, and then I am going to simply click on this save. Now here I have named this flow. Now I am going to select the trigger. If I click on this, in this drop down you can see all the trigger which I have: keyword, regex, user, start conversation, template, select WhatsApp template, deliver, contact added to contact list. So you can select the trigger event according to your choice and preference. I am going to select it as keyword regex match only, and here I am going to enter the keyword. So here let's suppose I am going to enter the keyword as hey, and whenever someone will send me a hey, automatically this chatbot is going to get triggered or activated, and it is going to send the next message. In the regex, so a regex is like a smart search pattern which helps chatbot identify different patterns of words and variables. So over here, if I receive any sort of keyword which is related to the keyword which I have added, then only this chatbot is going to get triggered. But in the case of regex, it's not like that. Whatever message I receive, this chatbot is going to get triggered and send the message. So here for now I'm going to use keyword only. Now we are done. We have activated or triggered this chatbot. Now what next? If I open my chat, over here you can see I received this message. How do we create this message? For that, I'm going to go towards my flow. I'm going to click on the circle, drag and drop this circle. As I drop this, over here I can see this choose content type. I have the text button, media, list, single product, multi-product, single AI message, template, WhatsApp pay, and date and time. So I'm going to select the text button. I am going to enter the message. In this button, I have the option to add the buttons, and then I have to add the names. Like over here, I have provided or given two buttons of give feedback and remind me later. So what I can do, I can name this and then have to select the button type. It will be quick reply only. If you want to add the link, you can select the button type as link, and then you can add the link in this button name. So here I'm going to simply select it as quick reply and then save this. I'm going to create one more button. The button type will be quick reply only, and I'm going to name the button as remind me later and then save this. So here I've created this text button. Now if I open my WhatsApp, over here you can see that as I click on this give feedback, it is asking me these questions, and as I'm answering these questions or these answers are added to my Google Sheet spreadsheet. First I'm going to remove all the details from here. Now over here I have to create a question box. On the left hand side, here we have the messages and the actions. In the messages we have text button to send the text messages. We have just now used this text button. You can see this is the text button. We have the media button to send the image, video, audio document. We have the list to create multiple options for the users. We have the catalog message, single product, multi-product. You can use this according to your preference. We have the template, which is a pre-designed message format. We have this WhatsApp pay to collect the payment on WhatsApp itself. Then we have this date and time. Moving on towards this action, we have the condition to branch the flow. We have ask address, with the help of which we can ask the address location question. We can ask them to upload the media, set custom field, add tag to this particular contact, remove the tag. We can send the details from this particular chatbot to any other CRM or to the Google Sheets using this API request itself, and we will be using this further in this particular chatbot itself. Then we have the single AI message, which is the AI generated messages. We have this assign AI assistant. We can assign the AI assistant to this particular chatbot, and then we have this delay, using which we can delay our messages. So here you see I have delayed remind me later. I use the delay feature, with the help of which I delayed the message to receive after 1 day. So this is the importance of delay. Then we have this connect flow, and then we can connect one flow to another flow, and then we have the assign team member. We can assign any team member to this particular flow. Now here what we are going to do, we are going to first ask the question. So I'm going to scroll above, and then I'm going to drag and drop this ask question and build the connection between this circle and this circle. And then let's suppose I'm going to ask a question like, please share your name, and then I'm going to select the contact custom field as full name. So here I've selected the contact custom field as full name. Then I'm going to select the format as any. You can select according to your choice and preference, or if you want to select the text, you can select that. I have selected for now as any only. So what I have done, I have asked the question, and then I've selected the contact custom field. Now this contact custom field is very important to store the details, and if we do not create any contact custom fields, the answers sent by the user, they won't be saved. So this contact custom field is very important to save the details sent by the users and also create a personalized message. So if I open the contact custom field, on the left hand side you can see the settings. I'm going to open the contact custom field in a new tab. Here I'm landed towards the contact custom field. Now with the help of this contact custom field, you can store the details, whatever details are sent by the user, and also you can use these details, which is, let's suppose I have used this full name. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this. You can see contact custom field copied to clipboard. I'm going to go towards my chat, and over here I'm going to paste it like this, and with the help of this dollar, it is going to create a personalized message. So let's suppose over here, if I enter in this message, thanks for sharing sharing your valuable feedback. And if I would have entered dollar full name, then this message will be sent like, thanks for sharing your valuable feedback, Shubmurthy, something like this. So you can also create personalized messages. So I'm going to remove this for now, as we are going to ask the question, and I'm going to keep this much only. I'm going to complete this chatbot asking and attaching the rest of the questions, and then attaching the API request to the Google Sheet, and then I'm going to show you how I have done that. So here I have completed this chatbot. You can see I have asked this question where I have selected the contact custom field and the format, and same goes for this email address. Selected the contact custom field, the format, and then the question for rating. Select the contact custom field as rating and the format, and the final was this feedback where I have selected the contact custom field for feedback and the format. Now after collecting or adding all these questions or creating all these question boxes, I have simply drag and drop this API request, and I have clicked on this webhook URL where I have selected the request as post, and then I have entered the webhook URL. How to get this webhook URL? I entered this all Pabbly apps page, and then I clicked on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. As I land towards the app dashboard, I created a workflow simply by clicking on this create workflow, and over here we have this workflow where I have selected my trigger application as webhook by Pabbly. You have to follow the same process. As you select this webhook by Pabbly, this webhook URL will be provided, which you have to copy and paste that over here. If I open the box which I have already created, so this is the box. Now I have entered this webhook URL over here, and then I created the questions. So I was asking the name, email, rating, and the feedback. I entered the questions. I selected the contact custom field and simply clicked on this test. As I clicked on this test, the test data was sent from here to my workflow. If I open my workflow, this was how I received the test data from Pabbly Chatflow. And as I receive this data, I go towards my flow, and then I have to save this. If I do not save this, all this will be lost. So we have to make sure that we test this and we save this. Now after this, I connected this circle with this circle and send the final message. Now let's go back towards my workflow. As I receive the response, I'll keep receiving the response because the webhook URL is working fine, and that's why we have received the test response. I want to send this data from my WhatsApp to my Google Sheets spreadsheet. So for that, I have selected my action application as Google Sheets, and then I've selected my spreadsheet. So here the spreadsheet which I have created is by the name customer feedback. I selected that customer feedback spreadsheet where I entered all the details or mapped all the details. Now here what you have to do to map the details, you have to enter / go towards the response which you have received from here, and then you have to simply enter that. If you want to learn how you can map the details, you can check out the Pabbly Connect workflows available on our YouTube channel. So here as we received the response, we have added those details to our Google Sheets spreadsheet. So here this is how we have created this flow. Now here for this particular box which we have created, remind me later, what I did, I selected delay. I've simply drag and drop the selected delay type as delay for, and then the unit as days. As I select the days, I have to enter the delay value as 1. So I want to delay it for 1 day, and as I delay it for 1 day, I connected this circle with this circle. So after 1 day, again this message will be sent to the same chat to collect the customer feedback. So here this is how we have created this WhatsApp chatbot. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching. Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.